Hi everyone. Can you hear me okay? Oh, I'm muted. Oops. Welcome. I don't know what this music is. There's a little funny sound in. It's alright. It's okay. Not too bad. How y'all doing today? Hey, Peony. Ooh, I see you changed your name. Hi, B. Hi, Cinda. You hear me very great? Nice. All according to plan. Show us nails when you're done. Yes, please. Please do. I hope you've all been having a wonderful November. I sure have. It's been a nice November. I am very low volume. Uh-oh. Is it also the same with everyone else? Because at least on my recording software, it says that I'm close to peaking. I'm very close to peaking, my dears. I don't want to peak. Ooh, I don't want to download this. No downloading right now. No downloading. Naughty, naughty. Naughty computer. Doing the naughty things. Sorry, I'm just doing a few things real quick in the back end here. Doing some fixing of the things. I am doing well. Had a long weekend. Had a long week. I was like sick. It was not fun. I was on antibiotics for a whole week, but thank God I'm finally done with that. You know what's gross? Antibiotics. Those are gross. They don't taste good at all. Ooh. Sorry guys, I'm still doing things in the background. I sound good to you? Picked out colors for your little baby. Aww. Are you gonna have little kitties printed on your nails? Like are you gonna have like little cats printed? A little one there. You hear me great? Close to peaking, huh? Not that kind of peaking, bee. What are you doing in the back end, naughty man? Ooh, I'm just trying to put things in where they belong. You know what I mean. Ooh, loud. Loud. Too loud. Okay, much better. Much better. Ah, yeah, so me, I was sick for a whole week and on antibiotics. But I am done with that, finally. So much better. You're louder now? Nice. Yeah, sometimes the browser setting might be a little too low or things of that nature. If you're watching on PC, that is. Do you guys watch on PC or do you guys prefer watching on your phones? I feel like a lot of people prefer one or the other. You missed the streams, really? I miss streaming. It's been a while, hasn't it? I feel like my New Year resolution is going to be to have a more have a more consistent stream schedule. Like at least once a week would be nice. Even if it's just like a chatting, like a let's chat stream, you know? Because it's fun. She does it freehand, so nothing too complex. Paw prints. As she had cute markings on them. Oh, that's so cute, Sind. I'm sure it's gonna come out lovely. You're on the phone right now, but at home it's either TV or phone. On TV? I didn't know people actually watched on TV. So you're the 0.1% on my stats. Just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. Dinner time. What are you having for dinner, Pony? Been way too long. Yeah, it has. And then with the holidays coming, it's going to be real busy. Speaking of Christmas cards, well, Christmas letters for my Patreon supporters. You guys are good. You guys would like a Christmas letter? I don't know, I just have the itch to write more letters. And I thought, you know what? A Christmas letter would be very nice. It's been a while since I've gone. You're a percentage, I think so. Via projector on your roof, that is so cool. Are you lying down or are you like is your neck tilted backward? Okay, so B and Sind, I have you both for yes for Christmas letter. Just a letter, it's very simple. Very, very simple. And by the way, the address that you are going to see on the documentation for the packages that I sent out, that's a public PO box. So feel free to not worry about sharing that one on pictures. Or if it shows up anywhere, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Wait, what do I gotta change? Live chat, that's right. I got it live. We're doing this live, damn it. You'd love to write one back, but I could write something out and take a photo. That would be very nice. I would not be opposed to that at all. That'd be very marvelous, magical even. You're having spicy rice dish with cabbage and bacon? That sounds really freaking good, Pony. That sounds amazing. For when Zora comes. For some reason, YouTube is like, Zora does not count under live chat, only under top chat, which is so weird. So weird. But yes, I do have a public PO box, which I have shared a little sparingly actually, because I don't want to send it. I don't want to share it in a area where like bots get to it, and then I end up getting like bot mail. so it's a little more, a little harder to find. But it is public, but only for like real people who actually listen to my stuff and things like that. Things of that nature, you know? I apologize for the terrible handwriting, but I promise I'll try. I hope you guys can read my handwriting, because it's in cursive. I hope you guys are good with cursive. YouTube being rude. I know, right? Freaking YouTube being rude to us. Peony, I would love. I would love. Pretty please, thank you. Share your spicy rice with the Magi. With Val, the magician. Keeping consistent with the naughtiness. Oh yeah, and I also have that coming out too for my patrons. The naughty photos that I have scheduled for Christmas. Just a little naughty for the patrons, you know? I don't think I'll print those out. I think I'll keep them on Patreon. I think that's a better, more appropriate place for them. Although it would be nice to have like my own printer for such thing. Maybe another time. If you guys are still around with me next Christmas, I think that'll be a next Christmas thing. Hi Ash, how are you? Welcome. We're just chilling right now, chatting. What you up to, Ash? Yes, Patreon naughties. A couple pictures, not too many, but a nice little gathering of Christmas photos for you. Scheduled for December 25th. You know, this music is actually not too bad. Of course you will. Aw. Y'all make my heart melt. I being a vampire don't have many venues of making my heart melt, but the few that are out there are 1, calling me master, 2, being a Patreon supporter, and 3, of course, an occasional bite of your neck sometimes, every once in a while, you know? You know what I mean? I am doing great, Ash. We're going to be playing a game a little bit later, but right now we're just chilling. We are just chilling. You can't wait to see them. My naughty photos for my patrons, for the 18 plus patrons. Oh, and of course, number 4, being obedient to your master. Because it gives you pleasure to obey your master. Let me put the volume up a little bit more. There we go. So much better. I think so. I think it's a little better. I don't know about you. All 3 and more if Master desires it. Do you hear it now, Pony? That's right. I am your master. Such a good girl. Such an obedient girl. Inaudible shrieks. You know, I had some naughty dreams last night. I don't know if I should even say. should I say? I don't even know if I could say the word. Alone in VC right now and fanboying and squealing. Why are you squealing, B? Trying to look composed at a salon. Oh. You know, I gotta have a hypno audio ready for when my hypno subjects are in public. Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be fun? Okay, I'll just say one sentence, okay, about it. I won't go into detail because it'll definitely get me demonetized. But it was very, very sexy. Let's just say there were bodies everywhere. Men, women, all sizes, everywhere. It was kind of crazy. When I woke up, I was like, God damn. Am I'm that hungry or what? What's going on? I mean, at least like 20 bodies in a room. all very you know, red and erect and okay, let's change the subject because I want to get in trouble. Hi, Sunny. How are you? Sunny coming in being like, oh, what is this? What's going on here? I was just talking about a dream that I had last night. I have an insane amount of spicy dreams, not gonna lie. It's a problem, but I'm not complaining. Excuse me. I had to clear out my throat. Yeah, I guess so. I guess I was just so thirsty that I was like, you know what? Send in the army of 20 plus 20 plus extremely horned up people. Literally on the bucket list. I mean, when you're a vampire, you know, your need to feed gets the better of you. Am I also allowed to? It's all in good fun. All in good fun, Sunny. Just for funsies. We do the flirting for the funsies. Speaking of which, I should have made this stream locked out from. I should have just kept it 18 plus. I feel like the heat from his cheeks all the way here. Oh, that's not just the cheeks. I need a shower now. I can't go to the office like this. If it were me, going to the shower is just gonna make me even more late to the office. And our defense master started it. No, I didn't start it. I swear, I'm an angel. I am an angel. I don't start things like that. Okay? Maybe we should help him cool down. I'm so happy you decided to make the live stream today. Are you really, Pony? I'm glad people made it. I was actually afraid that being a really odd time, being an odd time that I don't normally stream, I was afraid people were not gonna make it. You've been officially told off about your spicy books at work. I call them extremely good works of literature. That's what I call them. Oh yes, somebody mentioned in the chat, I don't remember who, my P.O. box. I'll share it in the Discord. I'll share it on the Discord, so it's a little bit easier to find. I meant a innocent and pure woman in mind, body, and soul. I don't know about that. You're sick today? Oh no, Sunny, I hope you get better soon. I hope you feel better soon. Cliterature? Godsend. I like the way you think. That's beautiful. Yes, B? Honestly, my throat is a little sore right now. And not because of the dream I had. Am I free tomorrow? I don't think so. But why do you ask? Why does Dear B ask? I laughed so you're not in trouble. I'm saying that that's a pretty good play with words. I hope I don't sound too off with my sore throat. I'm feeling a little self-cautious with my sore throat. Just a little bit. I'm going to a not-so-fun vampire tomorrow. Why are you giving away your blood when you could be giving it to me? But at least I have more time to read some extremely flavorful and heated books. That's the spirit, Sunny. You wanted to steal you to join repo session with a few folks in your server? Aw, that sounds fun, but I don't think I'll be able to. By your server, do you mean the BB9 movie and game time? Because I recently noticed I got kicked out of the other one. But I didn't do anything wrong. Oh shit, I hate this song. Hang on a second. I hate that song. But yeah, I think I'm gonna be a little tied up. And not in a good way. Not in a good way. And also in the afternoon, I'm hoping to record. I need to get a lot of things recorded and out. This was too folksy. I need something a little more. No. We'll give this one a try. Oh, God. You do? Wait, what? I'm confused. I'm confused also. Alien cowboys are wonderful and extremely interested in reproductive anatomy, especially when they demonstrate it to their human partners. Whoa. Whoa. I'm curious now. Stop, master. I'm kidding. Keep going. Oh, is it about the blood? I hope you're not squeamish about blood because I am a vampire. You know, this song makes me feel like I want to get on a horseback and just like ride off into the prairie. I apologize if I have a hard time sticking to a topic. I think I have ADHD. I'm pretty sure I do. Pretty sure I do. You know, I wouldn't mind being taken by an alien. It says I am in the server. You're talking about your movie server, right? The server with the movies. The movie sharing server. Outside of the spice of the romance and characters themselves are very compelling, if a bit tropey. Wow, they're short stories. So easy to read. That sounds marvelous. Quick little stories. Do you guys have any plans for Christmas, for the holidays? Chat. Any plans for the holidays? Okay, I am in that server for surezies. But alas, I'm gonna be tied up. 45 minutes talking about laundry and detergent. You know, not a lot of people know that the cap for the laundry, the detergent, you can just throw it inside the washing machine. It'll get cleaned out with the wash, and the entirety of the detergent will go into the clothes. I didn't know. It's an actual thing you can do. That way you don't have that crusty detergent on the sides of the container. And of course you get to use all the soap. Cowboy Colony Mail Order Brides? I like that name. Cowboy Colony Mail Order Brides. That's a wonderful name for a series. My normal plan was to be home, miserable and lonely, and now I'm hanging out in Discord happy and content. And a letter that will be arriving to you. I want to write it and send it out by the end of the month. This month, not next month, because then it'll arrive too late. As soon as I get everyone who is interested in the letter. People don't, yeah. It's actually a surprise to a lot of people. Can you believe that, Sin? Excuse me, throat. Ouchies. You love the Winona Earp series? I don't think I'm familiar with that. What is that about? Keep the cap clean. Helps use the soap residue. Exactly. See, so you guys are the smart ones. That's why you guys know about it. Letter in a dono box. Exactly. I think it's gonna be fun. The little ritual box that I sent out. Oh, I got my water here with me. I also have a Diet Coke. Diet Coke for the road. Kingfisher States of Steel series. That sounds like it's about knights. There's 4 books right now and all of them are amazing. A paladin from an order whose god has died. Whoa. Interesting. I feel like the stories with immortal gods are overdone. Gods that die is pretty interesting. No brain juice today. I did have some earlier today. But it might be time for a refill. Learn how to heal and find compassion in someone else who is struggling. Interesting. Music reminds me of Fantasia. It does have that bit of like the synth feel to it. Nail time? Nice, and have fun, Sind. I hope you have wonderful nails. Kick your foot about the 4th pivotal scene. I think I'll do it a little later. Maybe it's almost time to start the game. It's a point-and-click adventure. It's Goosebumps. It's not really scary though, you know, it's... I don't think Goosebumps is scary. Maybe when I was a kid, but it should be very fun. Should be very, very fun. Supernatural Western horror. Ooh. I need to see more horror in Westerns. Not enough horror in Westerns. They're all cowboys. No? You don't want to jump over to game? Bye-bye, my dear Sind. Mwah. Have fun. On your girl night out. I haven't seen Fantasia in a long time too. Like in the last like 7 years, I've been on a horror movie binge. Like I've been watching nothing but horror movies. I think I've seen every horror movie. Well, like 90% of them, 80% of them. Big, massive junkie of horror. You'll play catch up later? Very nice, Sind. Falkor. I need to look up who Falkor is. Falkor. Falkor. Oh yeah, I know that guy. I did see this movie a long time ago. A very, very long time ago. Didn't they remake this movie? I have a feeling like they might remake this movie. Because you know how they've been remaking so many movies from the 80s? Okay, there is a reboot coming up. I just looked it up right now. They announced it last year. The Never Ending Story remake. Interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. Reboots in particular, don't know how I feel about them. I don't think I've seen a reboot that I have actually enjoyed. At least that I could remember. Winona Earp. Bobo Del Rey. Although The Evil Dead, not a remake, but more of like a reboot. I think that one did a pretty good job, especially Evil Dead Rise. That was a really good horror movie. A good follow-up. Okay, so it's a TV series, Winona Earp. Interesting. Looks pretty neat. Not as great as the first one. I hope they don't fuck up the remake. Yeah, I hope not. With the BFG, what's the BFG? I wonder how trippy it'll be. I had no idea. I kind of feel like a lot of media from the 80s was inspired by drugs. The drug culture of the time was pretty wild. I hear. So I hear. I don't know how accurate that is. I mean, that's how we got such big names in that time, the 70s and the 80s. Big Friendly Giant. The Big Friendly Giant. Ah, okay. I'm not familiar with this. It must be a very UK centralized thing. Interesting. Ugh, throat. I hope I'm not getting sick. I really, really, really hope. Well, everyone, it might be a good time to start our game. I think, I like the idea of keeping it a little more like let's chatting, but with the game playing in the background. I don't think I'll be putting too much emphasis on the game itself. Just because, I wasn't really in the mood for like going too in depth in a game. So I think it'll be more like a let's chat, but with a game with Goosebumps. Let's see if I could capture it properly here. There you are. It's a season to contract an illness. I think so. They did a remake. It just sucked. It's all dark. Aw, yeah, that's unfortunate. Not meant to be. The BFG is about an orphan girl who helps save the day. Is it like a musical? It sounds like it's like a musical. Those are always fun. Oh god, this song's a little nut. Oh, it's called Toddler Songs. No, thank you. I'm okay. They just got them all mixed up in here. All the songs. First time? What do you mean? Has some amazing songs to it. Is that a movie you have? Before I start, I think might be a good time to get a coffee. But mostly not. Speaking of toddler song, it's adorable. Just randomly getting a toddler song. I'm gonna do dishes now. Okay, Pony, that sounds nice. I'll be here, talking into your ear, saying all the words right here, right in your ear. Wherever you go, I will be there. I used to have the movie, lost a lot of them. Oh, that sucks, B. I'm sorry that you lost a few things there. That is no fun. I'm gonna go grab a coffee real quick, and then I think I'll be ready to jump into Goosebumps. Chatting and Goosebumps. You got goosebumps with my voice? Is that so? Does it give you goosebumps when I talk a little closer to the microphone? A little closer to your ears? Alright, I'll BRB real quick. I'm gonna get a coffee real quick. BRB real quick. Less than 5 minutes, it'll be fast. Alright, cuties. Alright, to my cuties. You hang tight. I'll be back. We'll chat more and play Goosebumps. Hello everyone. I'm back. How's everyone doing? You know, I was thinking next time that we do like a let's chat stream, maybe play something like Gartic Phone or Jackbox Party Pack. Would you guys like that? What do you do with a missing Magi when he gets his coffee? How does that song go? I missed a little bit of chat. You guys have you been misbehaving? Are you being a naughty one? And his Diet Cola. You spinning around on my chair, huh? Hi Kenyali. How are you? And welcome to my humble abode. Legs too small to reach for, unfortunate. Perks of being a tiny fox. You're a tiny fox, bee. Tiny. What can we do with such a tiny fox, huh? We haven't been misbehaving, right? What you gonna do about it? Oh, I guess there's not much I can do, huh? Not a whole lot I can do. It has been a while, Kenyali. I've been doing good. What you been up to? It's really cold. I went outside to take my dog out. There's a little bit of snow. Like just a little bit. We must have had just a tiny bit of snow overnight. I fit in one hand. You're still doing dishes? Pony needs help. Let's all go help Pony. Let's tag team this. Sorry, but I stole. I think Sunny wants a punishment. Oh, my hypno subjects are going to be punished. For sure. Not punished. Disciplined. Just a little bit of discipline. Sorry, I'm adjusting my chair here a little bit. My warm, comfy chair. I got a jacket on now. It's cold. So I apologize if like in the middle of my stream you start hearing like a heater go off in the background. You'll end up hearing like a blowing sound. That's my heater. Don't we all from you, Master? You mean a punishment? Postgrad? Trying to enroll to college in January? Getting into Twisted Wonderland. Sounds like you got a lot going on, Kenyali. How are you feeling? How are you feeling about that? I'm bundled up in a quilt while I hang out. Oh, that sounds marvelous, Sunny. That sounds like a vibe. You needed to keep warm. I do. Might need a little bit of blood once in a while. A little bit of blood. To warm up. The veins. A burrito? That's something I want to make. I want to make a burrito. Maybe I should make that for dinner. I do have beef. I have rice. I have beans. I have everything I need for a burrito. I need to make like a salsa. I don't have sour cream though. I don't know how a burrito without sour cream will go. The quilt even has fuzzy backing. Oh, yeah. That sounds so freaking good. Ooh. Don't mind if I do, B. I just got an ad. Sorry about the ads. But YouTube likes to send out ads. May put on some socks. Do you have like the very fuzzy kind? The fuzzy sock kind? I've seen some very fuzzy ones that looks so good. Okay, everyone, I'm gonna go ahead and click on play game, but like I said, we're gonna keep the let's chat vibe going. I'm gonna pause that song though. It's a good song, but I gotta hear the in-game sounds. Play game. Empty. Name of my character? Master Valentine. Oh, fuck. Okay. Val. Okay. Ooh. This guy creeps me out. If you're that concerned, maybe try not to drop his stuff. Hey, for all we know, the lock got busted before I dropped it. I've heard that before. Whatever, just finish packing up this junk. I'll head back up for the— oh my god, that's too fast. Who hires a moving company to move out in the middle of the night anyway? Just be glad someone did. We needed the job. So what about the girl? Should I call her or not? The toll booth operator? You ain't got a chance. It's probably for the best anyway. With all— oh god, fuck. Say, you ever get creeped out of driving late at night like this? What do you mean? Oh, you know, it's late. Everyone's asleep. It's gotta be that slink. This better not be about the haunted car again. It's real. Real maybe, but not haunted. Well, it seemed haunted at the time. You can't scare me with that story. Already heard it 1,000,000 times. Well, good. That's not even the hairiest adventure. The evil genie? Heard that one? Well, zombies? Guess I told you a lot of these. We don't gotta talk the whole time, you know. What was that? So, you gonna open it? Oh, I ain't opening it. You're the one with all the scary adventures, but there's so much weird stuff in there. You saw it. Just open the door already. I can't see anything. Satisfied? Looks like we got a new tale of horror, Night of the Tipped Over Box. Not funny. Oh, there's someone here. What is it? Some kid? What? It's just a ventriloquist dummy. Oh shit. Who you calling dummy, dummy? I love that. The next day. Finally, school's out for the day and you're ready for a pleasant walk home. Those clouds look pretty bad though. Was it supposed to rain today? Finally, I could control this. You go to check the weather, but your cell phone appears to be missing. You must have left it somewhere, but where? You can examine your environment by moving the cursor to an object or area and pressing the left mouse button, then choosing look on the drop down. Got it. Okay, we're in game now. I missed chats. Hang on one moment. I need to read the chats. Where did I leave off in the chat? I just realized you're Fugi. I look attractive? Thank you, Kenyali. Making me blush here. PNG. Shouldn't drive with legs up like that in the car. If you crash, you lose your life. Your legs end up in your chest and bones pierce through your chest. Ugh. That's a nasty picture there. You saw the scarecrow? It's the doll. I forgot his name. I think it's like Snappy or something like that. Not all objects can be examined, but most can. Look at everything. You never know what might lead. Useful information. Okay. Very nice. Let me fix a thing here. Okay. Okay. What do we got here? A planter. Drop down is your verb menu. Changes based on object. Got it. You can look directly by pressing Q or even interact by pressing E. Did I say snappy? Yeah, slappy sounds right. Let's look at the planner. You eat lunch with your friends on this planner. It's surprisingly comfortable. I have a key here. Can I go inside the school? The door into the school building. Kids were sprinting out of it moments ago. They're probably halfway home now. That's the one Goosebumps story that freaked you out? I haven't read Goosebumps in such a long time. I don't remember what my favorite is. Did you guys read Goosebumps as kids? Or even as adults? I don't shame anyone who still reads Goosebumps. Would be fun to get into them. I know things. Indeed you do, Sunny. Indeed you do. Two in between areas. Select an exit and left mouse button. Okay, got it. I would like to open door. You push the door open. Will you ever escape this place? Can I move in? With a heavy sigh, you trudge back inside. The long empty hallway stretches into a distance. You stop near your locker, trusty 402. It's my locker. Your locker, with any luck, your cell phone is in there. Let's open it. Shouldn't be too hard to do. You just need the key from your book bag. I have a key here. Use. Yes. Lock. You turn the key, lock pops openly. You slide it off and open your locker. Nice. Look at this. It's like we're back in high school, everyone. I'm more fairy dragon kind of girl growing up. Still am. I have back in my 6th grade years. Nice. So nice to hear so many cultured people here with me. For a little bit when I was a kid, they weren't difficult enough to really engage me, but teacher didn't like that I was bringing gory books to class. Man, I had some interesting books that I read in middle school. I read like Stephen King's, what was it called? The Dark Tower. That one gets pretty gory and sexual for a middle schooler. I'm actually kind of shocked that it was there. Dishes are done. Nice. Ready to relax, Pony? You read The Mask a lot as a child? That's a solid one, of course. Definitely a solid one. Teacher was. Being eaten alive by rats isn't that bad. What? Warrior Cats back in 5th grade? I'm not familiar with that one. How is that one? Tales of Redwall. Not familiar with that one either. It's a classic, you think so? I think so, yeah, it is a classic. A lot of books in it, and I think it's like a 6-book series or even longer. Took me back. I like how we're all reminiscing of the books from our childhood. Let's take a look at our books here. These are all the books you didn't read for homework. You put these stickers up at the start of the year and are really sick of them. Your brother was right. The only thing more permanent than tattoos are stickers. Stick carefully. I already looked at that one. Okay, with little homework you do have can easily be done in minutes before class tomorrow. Expert procrastinators, huh? The same dialogue. Stickers. I don't have my phone here. Can I take my books? Take. Realize how much space they take up in your bag. Okay. You feel like you might need the bag space and put the books back where you got them. Oh wait, this is the phone right here. Thank goodness it's your cell phone. Seemingly unharmed and fully charged. Nice. Oops, I didn't mean to close it. I need to open. And I need to grab my phone. Take. Nice, we got our phone. Stephen King's Pet Cemetery, huh? Oh, that's a good one too. The movie. Oh, that one gave me nightmares as a kid. Tales of Red Walls about animals with mice, rats, badgers, living like people, trying to survive. Oh, that sounds a little dark. A survival drama. You read Poe as a kid? With Bram Stoker and Mary Shelley. Oh, you were reading the classics. You got all the classics there, Sonny. Mobile third shelf looks like mirror. Oh, thank you. Thank you for being my eyes. I appreciate you guys being my eyes here, because point and click adventures, a lot of things are easy to miss. Plus a Brother Grimm collection. That's one I haven't read either. After a moment, you calm down and check your phone. Yep, it's fully charged somehow. Looks like you have a voicemail. You click play. Hi Val, it's Mom. I was gonna say, how does it know my name? Hi Val, it's Mom. Just wanted to let you know I'll be home later at night. The clients want to take us to dinner. Chad should be home pretty soon. Ugh, my brother's name's Chad? Oh god. So you two will need to fend for yourselves. Remember, the key is under the back steps. Love you. Ooh, got an achievement. Alright, so we got our cell phone. We know where the key is. We're good. We are good. Let's look in the classroom. Having a locker so close to math is more of a curse than a blessing. You end up seeing a lot of Miss Tooley. There are multiple ways to move between areas. Try holding down on arrow keys to exit the hallway. Got it. Knock. 3 loud knocks echo through the hall. What in the world do you want? It sounds like Miss Tooley. Can a woman read in peace? You quietly slink away from the door, hoping she didn't see you. Can I open it? Class is seriously the last place you feel like going in right now. This place looks messed up. This happened the day Roger forgot his locker combination. Fortunately, yours is easy to remember. Insert key, turn. Okay, so there's only one way to go. You check it out tomorrow. It's home time. Okay, I guess it's time to go back. You gladly leave school building for the second time today. I don't watch the TV. The series on it on TV. You never read the Brothers Grimm? I haven't. You're gonna have to tell me about it. Give me a review on them. You need to read them. They're so good. Like Snow White and Rose Red. The original start of Snow White and Red Riding Hood. Really? I didn't know there was a prequel to that. The front of your school. The gate's still open, so you should be able to come and go as needed. With your phone in hand, you can now head home. Your phone has a map function to chart your journey. You can also call your mother, brother, or information to receive various hints. Ooh, I like that. Let's call Mom. You call your mother and the phone rings twice before she picks up. Hi Val, did you get my message? Be careful on your way home. You know I don't like you cutting through woods. But at some point, a mother has to let go. Love you. She hangs up. Let's call brother. You dial your brother's number. Hi, you reached Chad. Except you also missed Chad. Sorry. I'm probably busy doing something important. Or at least something, whatever it is. You could leave a message though. That'd be cool. I thought I might call you back if I remember. Well, he sounds very pleasant. The original story, there's different stories that the government has tamed due to Karens being too stuck-up snobs. Oh no, not the tamed version. Some versions of Red Riding Hood that are so messed up, along with many other Brother Grimm's fairy tale. I like when they become twisted. Our bro's called Chad. Our brother is called Chad. You dial 411, hoping for some information on what's going on. A chirpy voice begins to play. Thank you for calling information. Due to an unexpectedly large call volume, all our operators are busy. Please use our automated system to seek out the answer to your question. It's a like a tutorial selection and where you hang up. Okay. You get tired of hacking through the phone tree and hang up. You can always call again later if you have questions. Got it. Alright, so let's go this way. You walk through the gates to the parking lot. And Din Peony, I love them. So gory, so bloody, just delightful. You know, they should make those into film. The school parking lot is nearly empty, as most of the school's gone home. You can faintly hear the football team practicing. Oh fuck, I accidentally skipped it. You know, I like the art so far in this game. The art feels very... There's just something liminal about it. Like exiting school, leaving your school, and it's like super cloudy, and there's like almost no one. There's like no one visible. Has a little bit of a, shall I say, Silent Hill feel to it. Not the automated system. I know, right? As soon as you saw Twisted Wonderland, it's the first thing that comes to mind. I'm stuck in that hole now. Can't English. I can't English too right now either. Trying to take off the screens. Can I open this trash can? Open. Don't even look. It's open. Gross. Nah, I can't do it. Can I look? You peer over, trying not to get close. That you can smell it. You fail, and the reek of spoiled milk assaults you. Can I push it? If the smell didn't deter you, the cockroaches skittering across the dumpster certainly do. Oh, that doesn't sound pleasant. Okay, well there's many different directions now that I can go. I can go left, I can go right, I can go back. Interesting. Who's your favorite character, Sunny? Sebek. But I switch my favorite a lot. Hi, Ronnie. How's my dearest doing? So nice to see you. How's class? You hike up the well-worn path into the woods. Ah, the familiar sights and sounds of the woods. The path leads over the bridge and turns into some trees. Can I save? Yeah, let's save. Make sure we save the game often. Leona Kingscholar. Oh, that's a wonderful last name. I'm sure you can already guess on my profile picture. Leona's so real. What is this here? Oh no, looks like somebody lost their dog. Poor kid. Can I take it? You pull the flyer from the tree, just in case you find a similar dog. An item was added to your inventory. You can select it with left mouse button for additional options. Use items on environment for puzzles in progress. Got it. Okay, we'll hang on to that. It might be important later. Mom did say not to go into the woods, but do we pay attention to the rules? The creek lazily ripples through the woods. Wade. You happily splash around the creek. Your shoes, socks, pants are soaked. You also kind of smell funny now. It's sturdier than it looks. It lasted your entire childhood. Let's go forward. You cross the bridge and head deeper into the woods. Oh, what's that? You reach a small clearing, surrounded by trees on all sides. There's a weird guy creeping around. You've never seen him before. That guy looks to be around 30 or so, but there's something off about him. His clothes are torn, and he won't make eye contact. Taking a closer look, you notice his hair is green and kind of leafy. You see bugs crawling around beneath his clothes. You know what? Let's save. I don't want to game over right away right now. Class wrapped up early. You're working on your animation project. Nice, Ronnie. So happy. We're gonna get nabbed. Yeah, I don't want to get nabbed. That would be unfortunate. I see y'all talking about Disney villains. We've been talking about all sorts of stuff. You're shocked the game didn't make a squelching sound due to the wet feet? Oh, that would have been nice. Twisted Wonderland is not an otome? An action game. Wait, it's a game? He's either a zombie or a werewolf. Let's talk. You start to ask the man if he's lost, but he grunts at you unintelligibly. You try to carry on a conversation, but the strange man interrupts you with a long groan. You try to carry on a conversation, but oh, it's the same thing. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna get lost in this forest. You take a few steps around the weird guy, but he spins on you with inhuman speed. Whoa! Your vision blurs as the plant creature vines tighten around your neck. You struggle, but it's too late. You're already withering. Game over! Oh dear lord. So this is a lot tougher than I thought. Alright, let's not go right. Let's try right this time. You take a few steps around the guy. He spins you with... Okay. So we can't go anywhere. We can't go either left or right, so we should just avoid this area entirely. So we're gonna go back. You jog toward the school. Alright, do not go to the forest. I have only heard things from social media. It's a game with pretty anime boys based on Disney villains. The mangaka for Black Butler does the art. Nice. We dead meat. Yeah, we died a couple times. Incredibly talented though. You have some thoughts. What kind of thoughts? Alright, we're gonna go right this time. You head down the path towards the janitor's shed. It's more overgrown than you expected. By the time you reach the shed, the wind's picked up quite a bit. Your cheeks sting from the cold. Which cheeks? Oh, we got a weed killer. Look at that. Let's take it. Maybe we can use it on the plant monster. You carefully took the weed killer into your bag, checking that it's set to off. Tools. What's the point of the shed if he's going to leave all the tools outside? Look. Ironically, the greenery around the shed doesn't look maintained at all. Can I search? Where's the search again? Search. You can practically feel the fleas and ticks that lurk in the brush. Ugh. Gross. Ouch, you slam your fist against the lock, resulting only in bloody knuckles. Yikes. Padlock looks ancient, it's covered in rust. Alright, so I don't think we could do much else here. You hurry back down the path to the parking lot. The school parking lot's empty. Okay. I'm gonna save again. I don't dislike Ursula's boy design, but he's just missing something. What is he missing? DC2, wonder if we can get double digits. Ooh. I hope not. I missed quite a few minutes of the stream because of nosebleed. Oh no, are you feeling okay, Pony? I hope you're feeling okay. We're gonna go... Okay, so I think I can use the weed killer on the monster over here, because he was like a plant monster. Let's see if we can use it. Use on man. On a hunch, you raise the weed killer and pump the trigger 3 times, spraying the strange figure. He recoils violently as it hits his face. Smoke rises from his wounds, and you smell something like freshly cut grass. He retreats to the foot of the hill before falling down cowering. We did it! Not bad. Hey, not too bad. Let's go... well, I didn't want to go back. I want to go left. Can I talk to it? He doesn't seem to be particularly interested in conversation at the moment. Okay, we'll go left. Oh, what's going on here? This is the end of the woods. You can get into your neighborhood just up that hill. Looks like there's some kind of commotion near the tunnel. What do you got going on over here? A bunch of kids from the school are gathered around. They seem really excited about something. Let's speak to them. You ask what's going on, but Tyler asks all Seth, just glares at you. Mind your own business, Val. I want to know. Okay, so I guess they're not going to tell me. Let's look in the pipe tunnel. The tunnel's actually a large drain pipe. The water inside stinks like old socks. Can I move inside? You look for a way through the crowd. It's not happening. Before I go to the neighborhood, I want to go right over here. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Ooh. You reach a big tree and take a nice deep breath. The air in this spot smells cleaner somehow. Let's save. With anything featuring Ursula, the most important thing is considering Divine. The drag queen icon who Ursula was based on would appreciate it. And I think that Azul is missing that little bit of divine spark Ursula stuff needs. He's drifted too far from his roots. It only took you 2 deaths to figure it out. B, are you bullying me? Sunny, what house would you be in if you were in Night Raven College? Savanaclaw, that sounds like Harry Potter. I feel like the crowds are soon to be dead. Oh, I hope not. It is a pretty tree, isn't it? Let's investigate. Big knobby roots spread from the base of the tree. They cut through the hard ground like it's nothing. Wait, I looked at the roots. Let's look at the tree. This tree is so big it might be incredibly old. If you wrapped your arms around it, the fingers wouldn't touch, not even close. Interesting. The branches stretch out so far, they nearly block out the sun. The thin rays of light make the clearing feel magical. Ooh, I like magic. I do enjoy my magic indeed. Okay, nothing else here. What if I put this here? You hold the flower. Have you seen this dog? Short brown fur, about 7 years old? Okay. You'd have to make fun of me, game. Alright, so we have no choice but to go into the neighborhood now, I think. I am sitting nice and snug with an ice pack under your nose. Nice. Very glad. They are jerks. The other designs are mostly good, though. I find the lack of women much stranger knowing that it's an action game and not a romance aimed at women. I gotta check them out. They sound very interesting. Let's go. Let's look up the hill. Your neighborhood is just up the hill. With large steps, you hike up the slope to your neighborhood. Almost home. You think as you step into your neighborhood, your spirits fall immediately when you notice an accident down the street. The road is completely blocked. You'll need to find a different way around. Okay. What's this light going on over here? Idyllic tract homes line the street. You assume a happy nuclear family lives in each. Okay. What's going on here? That moving van got into an accident. The back is open. The boxes are spilling onto the street. You hurry over to the wrecked moving van. Ooh, look at this. You peer into the van and see a ton of boxes, along with odds and ends. The crash didn't seem to damage anything. A sense of dread creeps up the back of your neck. Ooh. Gaston is barely changed, and I think that's hilarious. They're from an all-boys college, huh? Strange choice, but alright. The road might be blocked, but the pavement ain't. Yeah, it's one of those weird game mechanics where they have to put a thing in the way. When I first saw Azul and the Boy based on the Queen of Hearts, I thought that they were gonna do La Femme designs for Scar and Jafar and got excited. That sounds pretty neat. A glowing green thing? I want to see what it is. A tome? It's a canister. Canister of something. You opt to keep your distance. That glow doesn't bode well. A shrunken head. Looks like one of those shrunken heads, with weird olive skin, wispy hair, and high cheekbones. Its eyes and mouth are sewn shut. Can I take it? You pick up the shrunken head. It's cold and slimy and drop it into your bag. Am I stealing? You don't really see these much anymore. It's a globe, a map of the earth. Let's spin it. You wind up, then spin the globe with a mighty snap. It spins and spins before coming to a stop at Transylvania. Spooky. That image before with all the kids by the sewer had it written all over. I've been watching the show. Have you guys been watching the show? The scarecrow. A really imposing scarecrow. Pumpkin head, straw hair, threadbare hat. Looks like a fancy portrait, though it's too dark to see much detail. A top hat. What a snazzy top hat. You could see a magician wearing it during an act. I want it. Take it. With a flourish, you make the top hat disappear into your bag. You feel pretty nosy opening these up to look inside. They're probably full of socks and underwear anyway. A coffin. Looks really authentic. A thin layer of dust covers it all over. Can I open it? You struggle with the handle, but it won't budge. You do manage to kick up a thick cloud of dust. Back to animating. Have fun, Ronnie. A pencil test for the OC you posted about in Discord. Ooh, I want to take a look. Speak no evil, see no evil, hear no evil. Yet Master is a stealing naughty man. It's mine. These all belong to me. I don't see the owner anywhere. There's nothing else here. Books. Some nondescript books are stacked up. Encyclopedias, a thesaurus, a style guide, boring stuff. Can I take it? I can. You pull out a decent looking book and dust it off. Shrugging, you place it in your bag. The only thing that glows here is the canister, but I was only able to look at it. I guess that's everything here. Okay. You know what's missing? You guys know what's missing here? Do you guys remember what we saw earlier that we don't see now? You very naughty man. You're gonna get caught soon. Oh, please. I dare them to catch me. What are they gonna do? Punish me? That's not a coffin, it's a sarcophagus, one of the ancient Egyptian kings. I'll resend the stuff. Nice. Would love to see. Master, I'm now somewhat a Patreon member. Oh, you joined my membership. Very nice. Not a paying one, but I can't afford it. But I am a member. It's a very special place for a very special person. Where's the doll? Exactly, the doll. You noticed the doll's missing. You feel like you shouldn't be here and decide to creep away after I stole everything? Like, that's crazy. You're surprised more people are not concerned about the accident. He's gone indeed. What do we have here? What do we have? So I have a hat, I have a book. Let's look at the book. Very thick book, labeled encyclopedia. It must be ancient. I can use it on things. I have a hat, I have a head. Interesting, interesting. Interesting. What else can we do here? Let me look at this one more time. Can I go anywhere from here? No. That's it right there. Can I knock on doors? No, I can look. But I can't knock. Can only look. Anything on the floor here? No. Let's go back. They're gone. There's the far end of the woods, just below the neighborhood. The creek flows into. Okay, yeah. This part. Let's save, because I don't want to get killed. Everything feels like can kill you. What if I give the bunny a hat? It's a small white rabbit. His fur is unkempt, and he seems wary of you. Talk. You kneel down and look in the rabbit's eyes. Hey there, little fella. Says the rabbit to your surprise. I thought those brutes would never leave. With a flash of white, the rabbit disappears into the brush. Did the rabbit kill them? The water inside stinks like old socks. Can I move inside? You hold your nose and slog into the tunnel, taking care to avoid stepping in the water. Oh god. Yeah, I think people died. People died. The only people are left are them under 18. All the adults are now infected and become like the tree man. Probably. You think they're dead, Hobby? Killer bunny. You creep into the tunnel, and unnatural darkness closing in around you. Halfway through, you wonder if you'll make it. I don't know, but it does have Alice in Wonderland vibes. Graffiti. Huh, now that took some skill. Not only did they have to paint that, they had to do it while balancing on this slime-covered pipe. There's a hole here. There's an opening. I can go deeper. I guess there's no other way but to go deeper, huh? Or do you think maybe I can find the rabbit somewhere? Oh, look at this. This is different. Uneven dirt. Wait, this isn't from the roots. This dirt has been disturbed recently. You tried to dig with your bare hands, but it's too tightly packed. Dirt cakes under your fingernails. Okay, we'll have to come back later for this. Let's go back to the tunnel. Well, before we go to the tunnel, let me look at the neighborhood again. Nothing new here. I just thought I'd check just to be sure. But we'll go back in the tunnel here. You think we have a killer bunny on our hands? You think that's what it is? Okay, what do we got in here? So this right here, pretty sure it's water, but it shimmers with blackness that normal water doesn't have. There's a hole here, and then there's an exit over there. Let's look at the hole, but before I jump, let me save. Jump, 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 jump. With a running start, you dive into the big black hole. You fall for what seems like hours, falling, falling, falling. This might have been a mistake. I'm dead. I thought that would happen. Good thing I saved. So we don't want to go in the hole. Go to the janitor's cabin, might get a spade. I need a key for that first though. The janitor's cabinet is locked. One thing that inspired her was seeing ASMR tagged reverse yondir. Being really disappointed when you realize not only is that not what they meant, that they were there isn't really any character like that. And I thought it'd be a fun concept to play with. Oh, the OC that you're animating? I can't wait to see. Will you share your animation when it's ready? We're gonna go to the end of the tunnel here. You steel your nerves and push on. The wash runs behind many houses on your street. You can usually find all sorts of weird junk that people have thrown there. A shoe. A shoe, just one lies alone in the wash. Parts of you wonders if its owner is still here somewhere. Maybe the kids. I'll take it. My shoe. The wheel. Somebody left a bike wheel. It's a little banged up, but not too bad. It's probably still rolls just fine. Can I take it? Spin it? You secure the hub of the wheel and spin it with one hand. Seems fine. It clicks and everything. Chimney. What would a chimney get here? How would a chimney get here? Okay, I don't see anything else here. Let's go forward. Whoa. Oh, Jesus. Here. I was gonna throw a shoe at it, but I guess I can't. What the heck? You take several large gasps and try to calm down. That dog attacked you as soon as you entered the neighborhood. Thank goodness it's on a leash. Oh, we gotta be careful of that dog. That dog's gonna fuck us up. What's the tool outside on the side of the cabin? That was a rake. Sure will. Nice. Excited. I'm gonna make hot cocoa now that I finished a whole bottle of water. Peony with hot cocoa. Oh, that sounds wonderful right now. Right now that I have some snow over here where I live right now, would be very nice to have. Can I talk to the woman? The woman doesn't look familiar. Maybe she's new in town. She's dressed extremely formally for somebody walking her dog. You nervously stammer hello to the woman, who turns a disinterested eye in your direction. Sorry about the dog. She looks to have given you quite the fright. Ask about the woman. Oh, hey, that's okay. I'm Val. What's your name? Forster. Mrs. Forster. There's an uncomfortable silence. This town of yours is very quiet. What a shame if something were to startle it awake. Let's ask where she's from. Oh, I was gonna say I haven't seen you around the neighborhood before. After you ask your question, the woman looks you up and down. You're not sure what she could be judging you for. Fifi and I having a look around, getting the lay of the land. Some friends of ours came to the area recently. We want to know if it's a very good place to put down roots. The dog's constant tugging has worn away at the woman's patience and she sighs. We must be going. Perhaps we see you around very soon. Oh, we gotta be careful with that one. That is a Karen, massive Karen. B has the nose for Karens. That's a really interesting superpower to have. Yeah, the dog hates me, but it will love me very soon. You think so? Yeah, we did get snow. Well, very little snow, like in the shadowy area. Under the eaves, there's just like a little bit of powdered snow there. She's not just walking her dog, she's looking for a new target to use her powers on. To make herself younger, to eat them. Yeah, she's up to something alright. This is your family's mailbox. You always check it after school because it lets you know if anyone else is home before you get there. Open. You shouldn't open people's mailboxes. Yours is on the end. You open the mailbox hoping there's something in there for you. Ooh. A letter. It's a letter, but it's addressed to someone you've never heard of. Must be a past resident. It's a sheet of coupons for the local dairy freeze. You make a note to go there this week. Can I take them? I want to take them. I want them. I want those coupons. Take. And take. Yeah. Can I read what's inside the letter? Oh, I can't open. You consider opening the letter, but decide that would be wrong since it's not addressed to you. Oh, okay. Don't recognize the name, must be a past resident. Can I use the coupon? No, I can't do it right now. Okay. There's a few different ways I can go. I can go back, I can go forward, I could go right. Let's go to the right. You move further down the street to stand in front of what used to be your house. Oh god. The large house reaches up toward the ominous sky. Its twisted windows portals to madness. This is your address, but this is definitely not the home you left this morning. Let's look at the stairs. Seems like the same rickety porch stairs you've always had, but when attached to this particular house, they seem more sinister. Let's look at the windows. The window kind of looks like someone's screaming. Maybe mom is going all out on for Halloween this year? Open. You walk to the window and attempt to slide it open. It won't budge. Can I open the front door? You struggle with the knob, but it's not budging. You may as well try your house key just in case. I have the house key. This isn't your locker? Wait, what? I thought I had... Oh, no, I gotta find the house key. Okay, let's go back. We're gonna go back. I think we gotta go like behind the house here. You creep along the side of the fence into the backyard. In spite of the weirdness in the neighborhood, your backyard provides a welcome retreat. A peaceful quiet blankets the enclosure. Interesting. It's like a toy dinosaur. Oh, the spade! We needed this. We need this for the dirt over at the where the tree is. I'm gonna take all these. Search in the sandbox. You force your hands in the dirt and root around. It's cool to the touch, but you aren't finding anything of interest. Okay. Just a grill? Get out of here. This is the Charmeister Elite Ultimate Grilling System. Oh, that's funny. Let's look in the hole. You crouch down and lean your head under the porch for a better look. Let's look in the can. Shake it. You pick up the coal and shake it, listening for a spare key clinks around inside. For a moment, it falls out. Take. You take the spare key. Ooh, nice. Very nice. Let's swing on the tire swing. You giddily run up and jump in the tire. As it flies forward and you lean back, you close your eyes and can't help but shouting, "Wee!" The moment passes and you reluctantly lower yourself to the ground. You hold the swing until it stops moving and step away. Life is so much more complicated now. Sir, isn't this a child still in school? The door should lead right into the laundry room, but it's locked. Unfortunately, this house takes a different key than the rest of the house. What is this for then? Spare key to your house. Mom keeps it under the porch. Let's save real quick. I want to go back to the forest. I want to go to the forest and dig up that one. I want to dig up that one tree. We're going to go back in the hole. Back in the hole. Not that hole, the other one. In the forest. And then we're going to make a right here. And, oh god. Very large creature has appeared in the clearing. It seems to be grinning as it rubs its front paws together excitedly. Can I throw the shoe at it? You hold the old shoe for a moment before the beast swipes away. Chuckling, he swipes away your arms too. God damn. Looks like you lost the game with the beast from the east. Don't feel too bad. It's a high-level adversary. Jeez. Okay. Wait, maybe it knows Gigi over here. Maybe I should show the flyer at it. I want to try that. I'm going to show the flyer at it. Okay. Okay, it does not recognize the flyer. What else can we try? The coupons, the toy dinosaur. Let me look at the toy dino. Most realistic dinosaur toy you've seen. Its skin is nice and bumpy. I have a feeling that I'm not ready for this yet. I probably need to find something else to scare the dog away. So I think we gotta try going in the house now. Coupons for ice cream? Yeah, ice cream sounds really nice right now. I would love some ice cream. We'll come back. We'll come back for that. The shrunken head? You think I should try it? You know, might as well before we go too deep. That would be crazy though. Throwing a shrunken head to... wrong way. Gotta go back to the woods. Back to the woods. We'll try the shrunken head here. Okay. Oh! Oh! You held out the shrunken head with trembled hands. The beast falls to one knee and bows its head, submitting. Impressive loot. Me not realize you such high level. It backs away nervously. Maybe we play again someday. The hulking brute shuffles backward, facing you until he reaches a safe distance. He then bounds off into the trees. Wow, I did not think that would work, B, but it did. Okay, well, time to dig it up. Use here. The shovel slides easily into the dirt. After 3 scoops, you uncover something. A key card. Some kind of badge. Town Center Gallery is written across it. Take it. You tuck the security badge in your bag. Cool. Alright, well, we got that, which is nice. You had a nice long talk with your big brother? That sounds very nice. How did it go? Move in the tunnel. What the hell? It was just a guess. It worked. I mean, it was worth it. I have a feeling that some of these things might not make sense, but it's worth trying anyway. I never thought it would. I was just thinking it might scare the creature, and it did. That was so funny. Alright, we're gonna go back. We got a key card, we have a key, we have a lot of good things going for us here. Any of these I can open? I can't. I gotta go this way. Alright, we're gonna try the spare key. Nice. You slip the house key into the lock and cross your fingers. You turn the key and the door opens. Maybe it's your house after all. You pull open the heavy door and enter the house. Ooh. This, without a doubt, not your house. Mom would never let the entryway get this dirty. You can smell the dust and decay in the air. Wow, it's a little dark though. I can't see a thing. Can I? No, there's no brightness or anything like that. Not make it bow to us. You're freaking out. Why, B? Are you okay? Everything okay, B? Okay, there's a forward and there's up the stairs. Strange portraits hang on the wall. They're not afraid. They're not of anyone you recognize. I'm gonna go forward. I should probably save first though. Oh, who's that lady? You step into the dining room and spring back, immediately noticing a woman at the table. She eyes you intently, like a hawk searching for prey. Save. I don't want to get killed by this lady. Why are you freaking out, B? He can now call himself a professional, so it is going really well. I am very proud of him. Oh, okay. That sounds nice. Professional development's always nice. Let's look at the prune juice. This glass is already full of a dark, thick liquid. Is it supposed to be yours? I feel like the house has either been cursed since you stole this stuff, or are being dragged into a new dimension very slowly. Curious. Chandelier. A finely crafted crystal chandelier. It's clear a lot of thought went into the design, which allows the light to play delicately off its form. Wow. What a connoisseur of chandeliers over here. He is now a doctor. Nice. Well, congrats to your big brother. The chairs are arranged around the table for easy sitting. Should I talk to the old lady? You've never seen this woman before in your life. How'd she get in? Maybe she lives here, in the haunted version of the house, that is. Talk. A toothy grin spreads across the woman's face before she speaks. There you are, Val. Come give me a big kiss. No way. Taken aback by her forward request, you aren't sure what to say. You shake your head. Oh, is that any way to treat your Aunt Dahlia? Suspicious. Something just isn't right about her. I don't have an Aunt Dahlia. But of course you do. I'm a distant relative. And haven't visited since you were very little. No way. Mom would have mentioned you, and she never has. Who are you, really? Well, of course she wouldn't. I'm from your father's side of the family. Don't budge. Sorry, lady. I don't have any idea who you are. I'll be waiting here when you learn some manners. I'm freaking out because I guessed that the head would work. Never read or seen the Goosebumps series. Maybe it's tied to the story. I'm not sure. Maybe it's tied to the short stories. How I guess it right. We got really lucky. I guess we just got real lucky. You duck into the kitchen. The kitchen looks like a period piece from around the time you want nothing to do with. You immediately notice a dripping sound. You strain to hear the source of the dripping. It's so faint, it will be hard to find it. You struggle to think of ways to make it louder. You want to track it down the drip, but you'll need to increase its volume. It's a very modern sink for such a different kitchen. Can I open drawers? Ooh. A talisman. You decide to take the talisman with you. Maybe I can ward off some weirdness. Don't tell Mom. The haunting cleaning out her junk drawer. The haunting cleaned out her junk drawer. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Open. You reach down and open the cupboard. A sponge. A soap. A Joey soap. Look at the sponge. Suspicious looking sponge. As you move left and right, it almost seems like it's following you, watching. Ooh, let me save the game. And then grab it. Against your better judgment, you pass the sponge into your bag. Can I take the soap too? Yeah. Okay, it's a lot of pipes. Pipe leads to a sink down into the sewer. Eventually, it seems sturdy enough. Yeah, you're a distant relative because you came from another dimension. Never read anything to do with Goosebumps, so I think they're pretty fun. I think they're definitely a book you gotta read. At least one of the books for funsies. They're iconic for sure. Too late to ward off the weirdness. It already happened. It is indeed. I need a screwdriver for this. Can I use the spade? No. Okay, let's go back. Window. Open the pantry. Purple peanut butter. Oh, it says jelly. No, wait. The label says purple peanut butter. Okay, then. Can I take it? I can just grab everything in this game. That's great. Mom's been on a smoothie kick lately because they're easy to eat on the run. What's in the fridge? Grip on the handle, pull the fridge. Jelly jam. Jelly jam branded fruit preserves. Trust Jelly Jam for only the best jelly and jams. Sure thing. Take it. Purple stuff. It's a large bottle of juice. You're not really a fan. Drinking stuff like this makes you feel like an old man. Take it. Anything else we can open or interact with? Toaster. You can think of the last time you made toast. Yet the toaster right out on the counter. Huh. The sponge is alive. I was gonna say in real life you can use a spade. Yeah. I was thinking that too. Bobby's acting weird. Oh, hi Bobby. How are you? My little Bobby. What a handsome boy. I want to give Bobby a kiss. Let's okay, let's head back. Back to out of the kitchen. What's in the prune? Oh, it's prune juice. This glass is already full of dark, thick liquid. It's supposed to be yours? What if I drink it? Let me see. Drink. You plug your nose and take a big gulp out of the glass. It goes down easier than you expected. After a moment, your vision grows cloudy and a wave of exhaustion washes over you. You feel incredibly weak. Wrinkles stretch across your hands and arms. You struggle to think of a way out, but you're just so tired. Maybe you'll come up with an idea tomorrow. You lie down on the floor, ready for a nice long nap. Oh no! We don't want to drink that. Okay, guys? Do not drink the drink. It is not a good drink to drink. Okay? Purple goop from Ivan Ooze from Power Rangers? Man, Power Rangers, that's a show I haven't heard of. Green ketchup from that time? No way, green ketchup? Sounds interesting. Mint flavored custard was that was green with chalky cake. It was poison. Well, it was. I think Bill Cosby slipped something in there. Alright, well, we'll give the old lady a kiss then. Give a kiss. You hesitantly walk to the woman and lean in to kiss her wrinkled cheek. It's clammy and loose. She smells like dust, mothballs, and some spice you can't describe. That's better. Now, your Aunt Dahlia poured a glass of prune juice. Your favorite. Down the hatch. Declined. No thanks, I'm not thirsty. Oh, is that any way to treat your Aunt Dahlia? Your mother wanted me to look after you today, and you're already misbehaving. Demand proof. If Mom sent you, then what's the password? The password? I think you're a little old to need a password. Your mom can trust you to pick out a stranger, can't she? Back away. You're right, I can pick out a stranger. You put some distance between the woman and yourself. You're a stranger. Leave me alone. I'll be waiting here when you learn some manners. Alright, lady, let's just go to the other room. Oh, this is a scary room. He's growling one of those deep belly growls. I wonder if there are morons using fireworks. Ugh, I hate the fireworks. Poor pets, they don't like them at all. Give me a kiss instead. Get your cheek close to the screen. Ready? Mwah. The den is where the family gathers to watch TV or just hang out together. You don't want to hang out in this version for too long though. Let's examine the clock. You move in for a closer look at the clock. Oops. Okay, 76. All the years are lined up here. All the way to 99. Pendulum talks back and forth at a metered rate. Okay. Turn on the TV, nothing happens. Pictures. Something deeply unsettling about the pictures hanging on the wall. Sit on the couch. You lean back and let the cushion support you. Ah, this is life. Realizing you're still inside a dark, creepy perversion of your house, you snap out of your reverie. Did I pronounce that right? Reverie. Okay, no use to use the remote. Let's take the remote. Coffee table. A sturdy coffee table like this is great for doing homework while watching TV. Alright. It's another path this way. You pass through the next room. The laundry room is oddly welcome sight. At first glance, it appears exactly like you left it, other than an extra door. The dryer is running at the moment. Let's open that. You tug on the handle, it won't budge. Let's take the detergent. Supply cupboard to hold your laundry supply. Let's look at the dryer sheet. Okay, you take the fabric softener. At least your bag will smell nice. Man, we're grabbing everything. Let's look at the closet. You open the door, eager to find out what the new room could be. You still aren't sure what to make of this door. I'm gonna save before I go in there. Move. You step away from your safe, normal laundry room. Ugh! It's an MC Escher area. You stand at the foot of infinity. Shit. There's a film here. Roll of film. You can load into the camera and take pictures. Take. You took the film away for safekeeping. Maybe you'll find a camera later. Oh my god, I don't want to get lost out here. Don't. It doesn't exist. What? Move. Don't. Can I go anywhere? Just okay. You drift away. All right. You said it right. You felt that kiss, did you? Really? There's a red sock among the whites. Good. We're gonna have pinks now. It's the Goblin King's head aching room. Open. That's the back door. Move. Yeah, there's nothing here. It's just the back door. That's nice. That we have a shortcut. What else do we have? Iron board. The most irony. A chute. Alright, we gotta do something about that too, I think. Okay, let's go back. Go back. Let me try interacting with her one more time. I want to save real quick. Talk. Give her a kiss. And let's pretend that we let's not drink it. Everything's the same, by the way. Let's say suspicious. I don't have an Aunt Dahlia. But of course you do. I'm a distant relative. Haven't visited you since you were very little. Okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I'm sorry. That's okay, child. Sit down and have some prune juice your loving aunt saved for you. Let's not drink it. No, thanks. I'm not thirsty. That's quite alright. Who can blame you for being on edge with so many strange goings on today? Nod. It's the worst day, you say, relieved to have somebody to talk to. It took forever to get out of school. I ran into this creep in the woods. Then this crazed dog nearly bit my face off right outside. I don't know what's going on. That sounds dreadful. Just dreadful. You know what perks me right up? Prune juice. Oh god, this lady wants to kill me. Why don't you have a little sip? Let's decline. Maybe a little later, you say, stalling. What doesn't make sense to me is, are they connected? I guess they're not strange on their own, but all these freaky things happening on the same day? You keep talking without much of a point, without looping around to the homework you'll need to cram in tomorrow before class. Aunt Dahlia appears to be nodding off. She's shutting her eyes several times already. Continue. No reason to stop while you're on a roll. You keep talking, diving into the first subject that comes to mind. Your voice echoes strangely down the adjacent hallways of the otherwise silent house. Your story is rudely interrupted with a loud, sharp snort. Aunt Dahlia snoring, in fact. You weigh your options. Let her sleep. You sink lower, careful not to make a sound. There's no telling how deeply she's sleeping. Free of the woman's uncomfortable gaze, you turn your attention back to the room. Now, where were you? What if we put some purple drink in there? Some kind of purple liquid labeled turn off. Let's pour some of that in there. Being careful not to touch to make a sound, you lean in front of Dahlia and pour the bottle's content into her glass. She awakens with a start and resumes sipping in her glass as if nothing happened. After several sips, Dahlia realizes something is wrong and begins coughing. Looks like the prune juice works both ways. What did you do? She collapsed on the table, clawing toward you. You little punk! How dare you! Oh god, did we murder someone? No! You notice a loud hissing sound slowly build up deep within the woman. She falls to the ground, begins to melt out of existence. Nothing remains in her place except a small cassette tape. Take. You look at the cassette tape. Now you need to find a way to listen to it. Nice. Very nice. You got a jump scare? Show her the head? Oh, I think it's too late for that one. Do we have the ability to hypnotize folks into sleep? I think so, B. I have that power. In your face, demon. Alright, well, we got another item there. Let's try. Whoa. Oh. Yikes. 3 children materialized before your eyes, which you are rubbing in disbelief. This really is a haunted house. You try to get his attention, and he looks towards you. I live here, you know. I hate going into the basement. He looks away, embarrassed. After a moment, he continues, You believe me, don't you? Let's look at the untied shoes kid here. The boy mumbles quietly as you approach. I want to hear a song, but I can't find it. He digs his foot into the carpet nervously. If I look, it'll wake Mom and Dad. Let's look at Angry Girl. No sooner do you look in her direction than she starts shouting, You're not supposed to be here. Get out of my house. Strangers aren't allowed in. Go away, go away, go away. She glares, willing you out of existence. Can't fool me, she grumbles. I was born on a leap year. I know things. Okay, so one of those years that have okay. Interesting. They came from another dimension, or they are her victims. Indeed you do. Hi Ronnie, how are you? So nice to see you come back. You nervously ascend the stairs to the rooms unknown. The staircase connects the first and second floors. Portraits. You've never seen this portrait before. Looks like a creepy sea captain. Maybe it's Grandpa before you were born? Probably not. A little girl, maybe. She looks a little old for the rest of the picture. Who picked these out? You can't shake the feeling something's missing from this painting. Interesting. You lie on the stairs facing down and let go. You slide all the way down the stairs. It was a bumpy ride, but there's nothing like it. Oh, that's funny that I slide down the stairs. Such a kid thing to do. You tromp up the stairs into the first hallway. You stand into this upstairs hallway, which seems relatively untouched. They came out because the old woman is dead and she can't hide them anymore. Oh, maybe that was it. Maybe she was like... Oh, you hear that? You hear that barking? I wonder what it is. I would say we are the ghost, but the guy at the sewer system saw us and said it's none of our business before that is true. We might not be the ghost. Oops. Let's open. Dad's study is locked. Like it always is when he's out of town. The key should be around somewhere. Let's go to here. There's not even a lock on the door, but it's not happening. It feels like someone on the other side's holding it shut. You always thought this end table was a bit spooky looking, but compared to the stuff you've seen recently, not anymore. A familiar family photograph, comforting. It won't open. Mom's right. It is annoying when somebody locks your bedroom door. Okay, I guess nothing I can do there. How about we go right this way around. You turn to the top of the stairs, heading across the landing. You posted a picture of Angel Face Bobby? I'm gonna see as soon as I end this stream. This hallway crosses over the entryway stairs to the furthest reaches of the house. The door opens, but without some effort, the frame seems a little warped. You try pulling, but nothing will open the door. It's being held shut. Okay, let's go here. Oh, it's a dead end. The latch on the ceiling should lead to the attic. The attic door is too high to reach. You hear a dull grinding all around you. Is it coming from the walls? Or I have a feeling that you slammed a closed fist into the pipe. You hear ringing from the pipe and in your ears. Pain rings in your arm too. Uh-oh. I should probably leave. The room is shrinking. Dangerous. There's nothing else here. Interesting indeed. The other person on the side of the door is rude. Holding the door shut is very rude. What kind of things do I have here that I might be able to use? Do any of you like peanut butter? No, she hits a purple peanut butter right out of your hand. You just want to take all my stuff? Well, you can't. I locked my room. Okay, he wants to hear a song. The blonde boy. He wants me to not go. He doesn't want to go to the basement. And this girl's just angry that I'm here. Okay. Let's explore this floor again. There's gotta be something else. Take a candle? Ooh. Slip a candle in your bag. Can I use the candle here? It's dark in here. No, can't use it here. Which of these is a leap year? Maybe if I knew what leap years were here. I don't know. Let's go here. Pantry? Try the talisman. The light can help the boy who's scared of the basement. Ooh, we could try that. Yeah. That sounds like a good idea. Let's try that. Good thinking. Worth a try. He stares at the candle, then back at you. His hollow eyes bore into you. Okay. I guess not. What if I go to the kitchen and what if I pour detergent in here? That's a good way to grind up perfectly good detergent, but a terrible way to retrieve the object from the drain. Oh, this item here with a 1 is film. I could take pictures with it. An ornate necklace built with all natural materials, meaning twigs, sticks, and some leaves. You feel safer having it around. Maybe the cell phone has information. Call. Info. You dial 411 hoping for information. No. Maybe I'll call mom. Call mom. You call your mother and the phone rings twice before she picks up. Hi there, Val. Make sure to check the mail. I'm expecting something for your father's birthday. Please take a look at the mailbox when you walk by. Thank you so much. She hangs up. How about Chad? What is Chad? Just a busy signal? Okay. Alright. Sorry, I had a yawn. Maybe not, but maybe we can use it when we go to the basement. I think the basement's closed off though. I tried, unless it's somewhere. Maybe I gotta click around for it. Maybe they're standing on it. Okay, we're outside again. Maybe, are there items that I could combine perhaps? Offer toy to kid. I don't think so, but it's worth a try. Oop. It's worth a try. Here you go. That's not funny, you made him sad. He stares at the toy truck, then back at you. Hollow eyes bore at you. Yeah, I don't think they want the toys. Yeah, they don't want the toys. Peanut butter? Purple peanut butter? No. The hat on the head? You want me to try that? Let's try. You hold the whole shrunken head forward and feel it vibrate slightly on your hand. You grow increasingly dizzy and decide to put it away. Yeah, it doesn't. No. Not working. I'm gonna go upstairs again, see if I missed something in the hallway. Did we miss something here? What do we have here? That's the one that's locked up. Sometimes at night the light flickers. It's the creepiest thing. It's like a lot of barking here. Let's look at the rug. Your brother hid under the rug once. It's the worst hide and seek decision ever. I need a key for that door. I don't have any keys though, other than the locker key, but I doubt it's the one. The hat on the head. Lame, that would be so funny, right? I think so. Shit. Alright, well, I'm not seeing anything else I can interact with here. I'm gonna go right one more time. And anything here? Portraits. What's this? Marking. Lift the rug. Gross. You do not vacuum nearly often enough. I was hoping it had something. Move. You grit your teeth and straight into the shrinking room. Anything I can use here? No, I'm not seeing anything. Something about the pipe though. Maybe I gotta bing it with something. We gotta do a little bit of using the pipe here. Nope. Wait, what? Getting small. Yeah, it's not working. Being held shut. Okay, nothing else. Let's go back. All right, kids, you hang in there, kids. I'm trying to do the thing. I'm gonna look in here. Move. What if I were to open the washer and pour detergent in there? And close it and use. What are you attempting to wash? The machine's empty. Okay. So we gotta put things in there. The basket's full of dirty clothes. You hope laundry wasn't your chore last week. Let's smell it. Sniff, sniff. Ugh. Alright, is there anything I can wash in here? Anything dirty worth washing here? The shoe? It's an old shoe. Maybe the shrunken head. No. Use here? No. The hat? No. Use old shoe? Here. Nope. What else? The talisman? The red sock? No, it doesn't let me grab it. Be nice if I could. You love the colors of the wallpaper? It's a pretty interesting color scheme. Candle? Use the sponge. I did try that. You stare at the sponge. Certain it was moving a while ago. Something isn't right. You're sure of it. Alright, well, we know we can open that. We cannot open this. Oh! Let's look inside. Drawer is empty. Clean. You reach inside, grab all the fuzz in the lint trap. There's no trash can nearby, so you subtly drop it on the floor and kick it nonchalantly under the dryer. Okay, so maybe I'll put one of these here. Close it. Okay, I gotta put something in there. Yes, with the white. Read the green book. Oh, it's something I use. I can't just read it. I have to use it on a thing. Feed the sponge some peanut butter and jelly. You squeeze the sponge, holding it as far away from yourself as possible. A bit of water seeps between your fingers. You win this time, sponge. You unscrew the lid, pour some peanut butter out of your finger. One wary taste confirms it is basically normal peanut butter, just purple. Maybe I gotta make a peanut butter jelly sandwich. Okay, I'm not seeing anything else. To demonstrate how old the clock really is. Not much I can do with any of this. Impressively built clock. You know, I have a lot of items now. Maybe I can go out and do things that I might have missed. I'll be back. I'll be back, everyone. Let's go this way. I'm gonna save here. Look at the neighbors. Definitely on the right street. You're positive this is your neighbor's house. The girl who lives here used to babysit you. Don't want to go here. Go back. Anything we can use. Maybe I can use the candle in the hole. Maybe here I can use the candle. You reach in the hole, holding the candle, then you let go. Oh? Should I go in there now that I dropped a candle? You dive in black hole, you fall for what seems to be hours. Okay. Can we go get ice cream and use the coupons? That'd be interesting for sure. I'm gonna go back, see what other things in the forest there might be, or over here in the neighborhood. My sixth death. I don't think there's anything here for us. Yeah. Was worth looking. The hole to get rid of, like a trash can. It's like a giant trash can for us. I don't know if I want to get rid of things though. Oh hey, look. Look, the guy's not there anymore. With so much flat, even on the ground, this spot is perfect for picnics and bike rides. We already looked there. Okay. Don't go in the hole this time. Sorry, I ended up going anyway. Wait, was that a camera in the truck? Oh, was there? I'll have to look again. I'll take a look again once I go to the school though. I want to see what we got here. The sponge. Use sponge on this. No. I wanted to use it on the grime, but it's not useful there. We still have this lock here, but nothing really for it. I'm gonna go into school real quick, and then we'll see if that was the camera. Move into the entrance. Knock. 3 loud knocks. Oh, it's Miss Tooley again. So nothing different here. Nothing different. There's nothing at all. Wait, why is there a picture up here? Paper on the floor. Take. You lean down, take a paper. Oh, it looks like a note. Once straightened out, the note reads, "Hey, you found my note. I hope that you would. Sometimes people see notes in the hall and they sometimes assume it's trash. Not you though." All right. That was funny. Anything here? No, nothing worth grabbing. Was that a yeah, so we're gonna say that was the camera. You ain't paying attention to the writing just then. Something new popped up. Wait, where? Where? Hey, Sind, you're back. How are your nails? That was very fast. One straight note, it reads, "Hey, you found my note." Okay, that's the same. That's the same still too. In the forest? We're gonna go in the forest again. You feel like you're being watched. You glance around and see no one, but you're certain there's someone out there. You hold the sneaker aloft and wave it around. The laces whip in all directions. That's it. Someone's watching. You critically dizzy, put it away. Let's use the top hat. Too small. I guess there's no stage magic in your future. A pall's been cast over the normally pristine clearing. You feel like there's someone lurking just out of sight. To the left of the tree here? I'm not seeing anyone. Nails are cute in the Discord when you want to see them later. Nice. Can't wait to see. Look at the trees. More trees. Chad always says a tree is a tree is a tree. Except the really cool tree down the path from here. Yeah, I'm not seeing people here. Or anything. Leaves crunch under your feet as you walk down the path. What if I use this where the bunny was? Nothing new here. A head poking out. Wait, there's a note here. The corrugated metal curves up all the way around. The grooves are large and it's hard to get a grip. We're gonna look for that camera. No, it's it looks like one, but it doesn't let me grab it. Can I open the coffin? No. Do I need like a tool to open the coffin? Maybe. Boxes, canister. What if I look at the shipping label? It's addressed to Mr. Goldberg. Name doesn't ring a bell. Look at the boxes. The scarecrow. Really imposing crow. I read that one already. The entrance of the pipe. What does it say about the footsteps freezing? Oh, I'll take a look. We'll take a look in a little bit. That's the same. Can I sponge it up? Use here. Nothing. Nope. Not anything new. Sleepy neighborhood street. You're surprised people don't seem more concerned about the accident. As you reach the tunnel, the sound of splashing footsteps frees you in place. Who's there? You don't see anyone. Maybe the rabbit came back. Is the rabbit invisible? I think the rabbit's invisible. Rabbit's like top hat, right? A top hat. Guess there's no stage magic. Use the shrunken head. You grow increasingly dizzy and put it away. Same dialogue. Soap. What if I make it slippery? You gently squeeze the bottle not enough to make soap come out. Instead, it creates several tiny bubbles that float for several meters before popping. Delightful. Yeah, I don't have anything else. Mr. Goulberg, not Goldberg. Okay, what else do we have here? There's nothing new. I feel like I gotta bring back power somewhere. You can usually find all sorts of weird junk. Okay, that's all the same dialogue. If it's dialogue already read, I tend to skip it, but sometimes it might be very similar to something. Might be something that I might miss. So I gotta be careful with that. Door leading outside makes a convenient room as well. Ironing board. Anything else? Anything else? Can I use the shoe here? No. Can I wash the shoe? It's just an old shoe. You're not really sure why you picked up this shoe. That's funny. Ugh. I cannot use it. That's fine. Anything else I could be missing here? Anywhere I try to go, it says don't. Crossing forever to the next. Look. Curving around perpetuity. Ooh, radio. No, I can't grab that. So far it doesn't look like I can do anything here. You reach the height of eternity. Yeah, any door, it just says don't. Interesting. Okay. Power cord here. Are there two doors here? There was a door on the left here. Noticing the bathroom's locked, you knock the door. There's no response. Downstairs bathroom is far from your room. You rarely use it. Okay. There has to be something here. You trace the power cord and it's plugged in. Must be broken or something. Test. You push and pull several books to check for secret passages, but no such luck. The most you found was a paper cut. You slide so many horses off the shelf and you put it into your collection. Ooh. An equestrian page turner called So Many Horses. What if I put the book in there? You open the book at approximately the center, then slam it shut as hard as you can. Nothing happens. You push and pull several books. Something deeply unsettling about the pictures hanging on the wall. Sit on the couch. There's no time for napping. You've heard of grandfather clocks, but this must be a great-grandfather clock. Looks very old and expensive. I am so confused. I might have to continue on here next time and continue dilly-dallying. Let's see. Can I take the placemat? I'll take it for later. What for? Frilly lace placemat. Brings the class to any dining occasion. This glass already full of a dark, thick liquid. Supposed to be yours? Maggie, did you use the top hat on the rabbit before it ran off? No, I didn't. I did not get a chance. Can I use the candle here? Good way of grinding up a pretty good candle, but a terrible way to retrieve an object from the drain. What if I use a spade? You jab the spade at it ineffectually. Turns out there's some problems too big for a shovel to solve. I'm gonna look in here one more time. Anything I can bing around here? No? Nothing. Candle? Let's burn it down. You had a thought? And click it out of the game. There you go. Wait, I haven't opened the dishwasher. No, cannot open. Believe it or not, this plant was just dead in the morning. Not a lot's changed in the kitchen. Blender. Oh, you're right. That might be worth trying. The freezer. Anything worth freezing in the freezer? I don't think so. But I think I want to try that. Nothing in the cupboard. I think I already grabbed what was there. Okay, so I'm gonna try the letter on the girl because she's the one that says you shouldn't belong here, you should leave. No, she hits the letter right out of your hand. You just want to take all my stuff. Well, you can't. I locked my room. Okay, not her. That's not funny. You made him sad. He takes the envelope eagerly, confirming his name on the address. He tears it open, reading the enclosed letter with much interest. Oh no, he's moving on. It worked, B. As he reaches the end, the ghost looks at you and smiles. He seems to be at peace. Just as suddenly as he appeared, the child fades out of view. You feel his presence leave the house gently. A moment later, the basement door unlocks with a resounding click. Look, you can't be sure, but this looks like an undeveloped photograph. You've seen the photo kids at school with similar ones. Take. Nice. Thank you, B. Good thinking. So, where's the basement? We gotta find the basement. BRB? Okay, Peony. Everything okay? I hope you're alright. Have you tried picking up anything else from the dining room? Plates, placemats. I did pick up the mat right there. Didn't mean to kill the kid. No, he was already dead. Don't worry. Ale, hi. How are you? How are you doing? Let's try the plates. I could take a plate. Cool. Decorative plates are a common collectible item among women your mother's age. Okay. Cool. Can't take anything else. Buffets like this provide much needed counter space when entertaining. The extra storage space isn't bad either. Cool. But we still gotta find a basement. I was able to take one of the mats. So I have one. You're nye? Like a kitty? You never get used to ghosts living downstairs. Is under the rug now? Can I go under the rug? No. You hurry across the foyer to the dining room. Oh, I've been here. Oh, this way. You peer down the darkness of the basement, then force yourself to descend. Tools. We needed this. Why are you near, Ale? The basement is dark and musty. Sweltering heat builds as the furnace kicks on. You don't want to be down here any longer than necessary. This terrifying iron creature stands immobile against the wall, breathing coal and coughing smoke. You can feel the heat from here, reaching towards you, taunting. Let's take a tool rack. On closer inspection, these are just painted. What? There's a vise here. Turn it. You turn the vise, which offers more resistance than expected. As you turn, a panel slides away and reveals a hidden passage. What? Bunch of old Halloween stuff. Open the closet. Take the wire hanger. Take the step ladder. Cool. We got a lot of things. Okay, everyone. I think that's a good place to continue next time. Because we just unlocked a whole bunch of things. I feel like I can use the step ladder for the hanger to go up in the attic, in the room, in the shrinking room. So I do think that that's what that's for. I do think so myself. A portrait on the bottom left. We'll have to grab it. We'll have to grab it next time. Step bro. Okay, I grabbed the portrait and now I'm saving. Save game and quit. Quit. What did you guys think of that game? Goosebumps. Pretty fun, huh? I thought it was pretty neat. I guess we're gonna have to continue it next time, right? You got dizzy again? Oh no. Not fun at all, Pony. I hope you recover soon. Not nice at all. A cute game. Yeah, I think so. I do think so. Oh, look at Bobby. Look at that cute face. He looks so well-mannered there. Your nails came out wonderful, Sin. Very nice. Oh, they did like a full kitty face. That is so cool. And a little paw. Wow, she did that by hand? That was all by hand? God damn. It's awesome. Welcome back, Arlen. Welcome back. Wow. Ronnie has like a whole like play written out here. The comic strips. Sorry, I'm just gushing after all your stuff, your pets, your nails, your art. I love it. I adore it. Wonderful. Confusing, but you like it. Yeah, it is a little odd sometimes here and there. But you know, you've been a big help with guessing the random things that it could unlock the next thing. Yeah, they're very nice. She's great. I only let her do my nails. Do you do pedicure? I should get my nails done, but my nails are flimsy as fuck. You have the sensitive fingernails. I was gonna say maybe like those veneer fingernails, but that might be even worse because the glue that they use is pretty tough. You gotta be careful with your fingernails. You gotta be careful with them. My mittens are growing. What's your plan, What are you gonna do with your murder claws? I don't know if I'll get a manicure soon. You should. You should treat yourself. Doctor's orders. Dr. Valentine's orders. Dark blood red? Nice. Blood, you say, The color of delicious. They're a weapon. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, everyone. I think it's time for me to call it a night now. When will I do another stream? Good question. I have holidays coming up. Might be a little hard. Maybe in a week, but I am not entirely sure because I got a lot of moving parts going on. The iPad just updated? You're watching on iPad? Why? What do you mean, Pony? What do you mean, why? I'll do monthly nail pics. The nails of the month. Are you gonna do Christmassy designs for December, Sind? You bit your nails back to being short. Kept scratching yourself. You gotta be careful with the biting. A nice trimmer would be good. I recommend. No Tuesdays anymore. You do repo all day on Tuesdays? See how far you could get. How many levels are on repo now? I just picked it because I want to draw. And it went, hola, bienvenida. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenida. Loki thought it got restored to default settings. Oh, that would be unfortunate. Got a small cut. You have to use it for hunting other things, not hunting yourself. Might need some input on the Xmas nails. Well, you know who to talk to, Dr. Val. I am an expert at the input of fashion things. I do it from 7 p.m. till 12 a.m. your time, so maybe 2 a.m. Okay. Yeah, I'm asleep at that time anyway. You'll be fine. You don't know how many levels? Oh, we're about to find out then, huh? You just said something that made me flinch. That's why I said why. Uh-oh. I don't know what that could have been. It could be anything. The mittens expert. A diva queen, if you may. Perhaps. The queen of the divas. That's what they call you. That's perfectly okay. Perfectly splendid. Yeah, it's my sleepy time. A handsome Val like me needs his beauty rest. Y'all are funny. Why are y'all so funny? Y'all too funny. Oh yes, I did mention I was gonna share my PO box. If anyone is gonna send me anything, please let me know, because I don't get notified when I have something at the PO box. So any surprises that you send might be there for months until the next time I make a trip. You gotta send us your lineup of manicures. A Val like me needs his beauty rest. I'm sure you look super handsome. I already have it. You do already have it. I have shared it already, but I don't have it in a like very centralized place. Be it so nice, the projector. Especially right now, it keeps my room a little warmer. It's very nice. Very, very happy with the project. It's like I'm at the movies. It's like I'm at a drive-through, but just not in a car. Oh yeah, I did share that one for Halloween, didn't I? My pirate costume. Or was it the day after? You thought the packages would arrive magically? I wish. Unfortunately, my powers don't go that far. I'm so very happy. They do be warming up real good. Oh yeah, they do. With some popcorn? Oh yeah, divine. Divinity of the maximum type. Can you imagine being able to teleport things? That would be nice. Anyway, everyone, I don't want to go because I'm having too much fun. But at the same time, I need to make a dinner. Timu magician? Wait, what are you calling a Timu magician? Who are you calling a Timu magician? I ain't no Timu magician. You did share. My heart still flutters when I see the pics. Y'all are crazy. Crazy, I tell you. Insanity. Anyway, everyone, it's time to make a dinner and finish up some work and then go to sleep. Yeah, it's 12 p.m., but I've been sleeping really early. It's been kind of weird. Oh, y'all making me blush now in the chat. Y'all making me blush. Why y'all making me blush now? Have a good night, everyone. Dancing scene in Labyrinth. Haven't seen that in a long time. Alright, everyone. Y'all stay hydrated. It is a little colder, so your body's not going to tell you when you're low on hydration. So you're just going to have to do it. Okay? Take care, everyone. Sweet dreams. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye, my cutie.